from a product standpoint, this is the part of asset finance that I love, and that I enjoy, and I think that you can apply the most sort of skill and knowledge to it. Proper sort of storybook lending where it's not sort of tick and turn business necessarily, which as the market has kind of been driven more by automation and turning deals around quickly, I actually quite like the more old-fashioned style of doing asset finance and sort of getting under the bonnet of a deal and packaging it properly and not being too dismissive of deals too quickly and looking at whether you can put it together. And that really appealed to me. So most of what I knew of Reward actually only was from a conversation with Rob, who's obviously the MD here. So because I hadn't really come up against Reward as a competitor or anything, which normally is kind of the foundation for finding out what a fund is all about. You learn about, well, did they beat me to something before? Whereas with Reward, it was so new to market. I didn't have that sort of foundation of knowledge. So I had to have a conversation with Rob to understand what direction did they sort of want to go in. And everything he was saying, it was that's what I've enjoyed most about in my previous experience, that type of business where it's not about overnight turnarounds necessarily, and there's a bit more understanding involved and a proper element of skill and learning to do. That was a massive sell for me, and I think Reward, the way they sort of approach business and the way they approach proposals with such an open mind and a commercial open mind is really, really refreshing. And the style of underwrite is rare now. It like I say, a lot of other funders have moved away from that now because they're in a hurry to sort of get to a large book size in a very short space of time. Whereas with Reward, it's about the right deal and helping the right customer. And I think that is, it's not the norm, and I think it's good. It's refreshing, and I think the more we can expose brokers to that, the better, because they'll see that we're trying to do things almost the way it used to be done before all of this kind of all the automation came in, where we just almost decide in an instant that customer isn't for us, whereas we take a little bit more time over it. So that was the first thing. But once then I obviously got to know Rob a bit more and met some more of the team. It became really obvious to me that this is a people business. And again, based on, I've been fortunate to work for some great funders where there were great cultures and other places where it wasn't quite so good. And that once you've been through both ends of the spectrum, it then becomes a really important thing for me. So to work with good people, nice people, but hardworking people that support each other, and just have a together culture. And I think we're really lucky to work in this industry. I say that a lot. I think most of my brokers have heard that from me at some point. I just think there are people that do so much worse for so much less. I think this is just a really enjoyable, fun industry where we get to meet some great people. So you need to enjoy it. You do, and it's so easy to enjoy. It shouldn't be miserable. So I realised right from the off of joining Reward that this was a great fit for me. And yeah, everybody I've met is exactly what I hoped I would find.